like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Nelly's Corner. This is my review. My hair looks crazy, but don't worry about it. It's just pinned up. This is my review for Teen Mom, Young and Pregnant, Season 1, Episode 22. I don't feel like reviewing Episode 21 from last week. I missed it, but it's, I this season is kind of like, okay, it's like, okay. So I will touch on little stuff that happened in the last episode and this one because I just didn't feel like going back and doing that one too. So y'all gonna get this one. And it's only a couple days late. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, okay? And be a whole Jaybird. Hello, hello, hello to all my Jaybirds. I love you all. Do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. To also hit that notification bell to let you know when I have new content available. I do have a P.O. Box address. You can send me stuff if you want to. If not, but the P.O. Box address is listed below in the description box, and it's also in the bio on my Instagram page. Okay. Oh, Teespring merchandise is below. Right there. I'm coming up with some new stuff. And I can't wait, and I can't wait, and I can't wait. But hoodies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, all that good stuff. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm still waiting for the 10,000 subscriber item to come that I had made. I can't wait to do the video for it, but I want to show what the winners will get if they win the contest. Because you have to answer some questions to win. Anyway, so starting off, we're going to start with this good old Sean and Jade. Jade and Sean, okay? So we know Jade moved. We know she still has Sean with her at the new house or whatever. He don't live there, but he's been there. They've been kind of messing around there, but not back together. So, you know what I'm saying? She like, we not back together, whatever. But he's still here, you know what I'm saying? And we supposed to go to the pumpkin patch. But he don't want to go because he say he real sick and he can't really make it. You know what I'm saying? He all in the bathroom. Oh, my stomach hurts so much. Help me. Help me. And you know what I'm saying? Do you want me to make you some soup? Like, do you want me to do something different? What do you want me to do? And she's trying to be nice, okay? But she still feel like he should still come with us to the pumpkin patch. And he like, I'm just too sick. I can't make it. I can't do it or whatever, okay? And so she feel like I'm going by myself. He not much of a dad. I'm doing things on my own. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? He need to do better. I'm like, first of all, he not sick. He going through withdrawal. Let me say that. He looks like he's going through withdrawal. He be high. I can see it. You can see it. I can see it. We can all see it, okay? And when I say we, I mean me, okay? And you viewers. We can all see he's high, coming down, and he's going through withdrawal because he can't get high when he's with you. He be getting high when he not with her. And then when he get back with her, he has to clean this, stop getting high. He was coming down. That's what it was. Anyway. So, what's the next scene? Jay saying she felt funny. She felt like something was off with him being sick the way he was. So, she's like, I went to the store, got a drug test, made him take it. And what happened? He failed. I'm not surprised, okay? But I'm like, he's a drug addict. Who's surprised that a drug addict failed a drug test? Nobody. Not Peter Pan. Not Bojangles. Nobody. Okay? And so... But she's like, I can't believe this, you know what I'm saying? He can't come around or whatever. He has to go, you know what I'm saying? I'm done with him for sure this time. If you say it's a green line. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't know why he don't realize that drugs ruin lives. Because drug addicts don't realize that drugs ruin lives until they have already ruined their lives completely. They have to hit rock bottom sometime for them to get it. He should be there because she's homeless and has no job, and I mean that's rock bottom enough for me. So she basically put him out, and at that point in time he's living in his car. I'm living in my car. She said, well, that's a bum too. You're a bum. You're a drug addict. You're living your life. You're living your best life. getting high off them. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's doing. So she was talking to like one of her friends or whatever, even said to her how, he was getting high, I can't believe it or whatever. I knew something was off. And he failed it. So like he instantly failed it or whatever, and he was all crying, saying he didn't know what to do or whatnot. But I'm saying I do love him, but I need him to get clean. And that's the catch-22 with Jay. Jay is aware he is a drug addict. I feel like in my bones that she used to do some kind of drugs too. Maybe not some hard ones, but I feel like they feel like partiers, and then she got pregnant and they both had to stop. Well, she had to stop partying because she was pregnant, and he kept partying, and he's still partying, getting high on whatever drugs he's getting high with. Okay. And so we seen that thing, so he does come over to talk to her because, for like the past couple of days, like a week or so, she has not let him come over to see the baby because, yeah, he's a drug addict. I don't want you near me. But I'm like, but he's been a drug addict. He's not a new drug addict. You be shocked. Excuse me. You only can be shocked when you first find out someone's doing drugs. But when you know someone's doing drugs and they continue to do them, how are you shocked? Everyone can't stop drugging. When they're an addict, it takes real time to get clean, and I'm like, he don't really be clean at all. Anyway, when he come over to talk whatever, like, I'm so sorry, I'm saying, I'm just so sorry, I don't know what to do. And then she's like, when will you get that it shouldn't be worth it to not be in your daughter's life, to be out here getting high, whatever. I'm so sorry. I know it's not worth it. I know what you know. And he's just, oh, I'm so sorry. But I feel like it's the same thing he say every time they break up. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that failed. I'm the one that's dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm dumb to be hanging out with those kind of people. When you are a person trying to be clean, you can't hang around with drug addicts. You can't. If your friends are getting high and you're trying to get clean, you can't be with them. It just doesn't work that way. So she like, I don't want to have to feel the need to test you weekly to see if you drug free. He like, well, if that's what it takes to make you feel okay, I can do that. He missed her whole point. I shouldn't have to drug test you weekly to make me feel okay. Like, I should be able to trust that you're not out here getting high. Okay. Point. But I mean, I also don't think there's nothing wrong with if he's in the process of getting clean, that for the first, let's say, 6 months, you do randomly drug test him. Like, do it every week. Because if you do it every week, he really can't get high. And like, do it every week for a little while, and then just start doing it, periodically, so that he don't know what's coming. Because you eventually do want to be able to trust the person, but it's catch-22. You know what I'm saying? But he like, if it gives you peace of mind, that's fine. I'll do it. I'm like, you don't get it, okay? And then he like, but I'll do whatever it is you want me to do for me to be able to be around my daughter. I do like how he said that. Because he know he has a problem, but he can't. And he said like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay. So tell me what you want me to do, because I don't know. I felt like that was an honest drug addict response. It may not be what she wanted him to say, but I mean, he may not have any idea what to do, whatever. And then she's like, no, you may need to like go to like some kind of outpatient, like some kind of facility to get help. I'll do that. I'll go right now. We'll go. Go right now. Go. He didn't go though. But you know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. So she's thinking about how they can move forward. He thinking about how he can fix it because he's homeless. And it's a whole homeless situation. Lex and Kyler. So last episode, her parents were upset at finding out how Kyler, kind of don't want to, be around them or whatever. And so they like, we're no longer going to be like extra nice and accommodating to make him feel welcome at our house because he's just disrespectful. And I completely get it. And Lexi has a full-time job now, so she's working so she's been staying in his house a lot because he keeps the baby. So the mom was like, you're not here a lot or whatever, and she's like, well, yeah, because Connor isn't here, whatever. So we had that whole thing. So in this particular episode, she decides that, to keep down the drama between my parents and Kyler, I'm going to just keep them separate. We'll keep them apart and hope that makes things better. So we see they at her house, and they must be like in the basement somewhere talking, and so he leaves, and when he leaves and she like goes in the room like with her stepdad and her whoever else upstairs, you know, um, he like I think the stepdad asked like if she like snuck him in the house. And I guess that meant because we didn't know he was here until he left. Okay. And then she was like, no, I didn't sneak him in. And he said, well, you need to tell us when he's here. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You need to have told us he was coming over. And she was like, oh, I didn't know, I had to do that or whatever. And he like, the way he's been acting recently, we're no longer allowing him to just kind of have, free come and go as come and go as you want anymore. Like you don't get that free pass anymore. I like what they're doing. Their thing is we allowed you to freely be here because you do have a child with our daughter, and we were trying to all be accommodating. But if you're gonna be a whole asshole and make it seem as if you don't like us because we don't let you fuck our daughter openly at our house, then you ain't gonna be here. Periods. Okay. Or when you are here, we will know you're here. Okay, because it's our house. I don't see anything wrong with that based on how he been acting. But Lexi looking like, oh, okay. Like she's confused as to why, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You know what's going on. Okay. And then, but she was like, I just don't know what happened. I don't know if something happened when he left or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They keep saying how they want me home more, but I don't know how they think that's going to happen if Kyler can't be here. Like if he can't come over, like I'll end up having to be at his house more. And so I just don't know how they want me here if he can't be here. And I'm like, she's so dumb did it that she don't get. It ain't that he can't be there. It's the fact of he just can't come and go as he please in your house because that isn't his house, and you still live under their roof. Okay, let's just say that. And she's just clueless to the fact that they just want her to basically make him be accountable for his actions, his words, and what he's been saying about them or whatever. And she just don't get that part. So I don't know what they want from me. They want you to stand up for them. Like, defend your parents. Like, I feel like she don't defend her parents. And I feel like even when she talks to him about how they feel, she play it like it ain't a big deal or don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. Like, them your parents. And no matter how much of an asshole he is, I feel like her mom and the man, her daddy, gonna have her back. Kyler won't. I feel like because when Kyler didn't want to be with her, he kept playing her to the left. And you had your parents. So, don't be dumb, girl. Anyway, but she need to address the disrespect that he gives to her parents. And I feel like if she do that and put Kyler ass in check, her parents would at least feel better about him being around. So we do see her getting her lashes done. And she was talking to the lash girl or whatever, and then it said how things are very hard right now with between Kyler and her parents or whatever. And she's like, we know what have you had them like talk and sit to work things out? And she was like, no, you know what I'm saying, because you know what I'm saying, I don't think it's gonna work. Kyler doesn't talk much. You know what I'm saying, he barely talks, like not even to me. So, it's no point. But I'm like, that's a red sign right there. If you can't talk to him, if you know for a fact he don't even talk to me about stuff, like we can't even really talk about stuff, why would you want to be with somebody who you know for a fact you can't communicate with effectively to fix dumbass situations? The reason the situation is bad is because he's stuck like, I don't have to talk to anybody. I don't have to accept what they have to say. And that's his fucking problem. But you know what I'm saying? He ain't my kid. Anyway, but I'm like, that's still a red flag if you know he don't even talk to you. But I digress. So the girl then asked, what's his issues like with your mom or whatever? And she kind of explained something that I didn't realize. I don't know if I forgot, but I don't remember them talking about this before. So she brings up how, Kyler kind of, has been on his own for a couple years. I'm like, damn, really? Because they're still like in high school. So she said, his mom, he moved out from his mom's house because his mom had a boyfriend, and Kyler and the boyfriend kept getting into like arguments and fights, so they kept fighting. So he moved out and moved in with his grandmother. She says the grandmother is like not a parent. Like she cool or whatever, but she didn't parent him. He just lived there. Meaning Kyler has been doing whatever he want to do since he was like 15, 16. Okay. And now he's like 18. He feel like I ain't gotta listen to nobody. Y'all gonna kiss my ass. I'm an adult. Okay. Fuck you mean. Is what he kinda doing. And so, she said how he sees my mom as an authority figure, and he don't like authority. He don't like anyone telling him what to do. He like to just do whatever he want to do. So for him, my mother is like authority, like you can't do this, you can't do that, and he don't like it, so he fights against it. And she's like, my mom doesn't know, like she's not used to that, she's not used to a kid, just basically doing whatever they want. But I'm like, I don't even think her parents are trying to parent him. They just like, when you at our house, abide by our rules, be respectful, respect my daughter. That's it. So I'm like, for her to kind of make it seem as if, oh, he just doesn't like them because she's like authority. And I'm like, no, it's more than that. He's plumb the rules to her mama, okay? And her mama seems nice for the most part, you know what I'm saying? She seems a little clingy, okay? I'll say that. And that's probably the reason why Alexi is clingy to Kyler. But, you know what I'm saying? It's that whole codependent parent relationship. I get it sometimes. I'm like, mom. I'm that too, but I'm an adult. But she's making excuses like he doesn't need anyone parenting him, and he don't like my parents because they're parents. Looking like, well, bitch, y'all parents. Anyway, we see her talk to him and just bring up how, my parents are not happy with you right now. He like, well, why? And it's like, what I brought up the whole thing of what you said in Arizona, how you did not want them anywhere near us when we move or whatever, and it's little stuff from there. And how wait, and it's how they felt he's been disrespectful a little bit here and there. And so, he like, well, I don't like going over there no way, because she said like they kind of don't want you to be over there, but it ain't that they and she didn't even tell him that, right? It ain't they don't want him over there. They're like, if he here, let us know that he coming over, and that so she even not even explaining this shit right, because she's batshit crazy. But he like, I don't like to be over there anyway. You know what I'm saying? Nothing they can say to me is gonna change anything. And I'm saying, it's upsetting to is it upsetting to you that they're upset with me? And I'm like, when she then said, well, what did she say? Oh, we don't know because they can't parent you. You know what I'm saying? So, they can't parent you, because they're not your parents. And we'll just keep you away from them. And I'm looking like, why would you not say, well, yes, it upsets me that y'all can't get along, and not say, I'm mad at them for being mad at you. I'm also mad at you for being how you are, that makes them feel that way. You should be able to get along with my parents just so that I'm not the one stressing about it. And the fact that he won't do that means he's a piece of shit. Okay, girl, she's so stupid. And she's like, I'm just gonna keep you away from them. I'm looking like, you, and that's Lexi. That's another problem, Lexi. Lexi not trying to fix the problem. She's trying to avoid it. I know these are the issues. So these are the issues right here. So I'm gonna be over here. So these are the issues, but I'm over here. I'm going to ignore all this over here. I'm over here. I'm watching. I'm on this side. She's avoiding the whole thing on both ends, with her parents and with him. I'm like, but she defends Kyler more to her parents, that she protects her parents against Kyler. Like, when she's with Kyler, she's on his side. And she's like, so they feel this way, but it's okay because you don't want to be over there. And with her parents, she's like, well, Kyler isn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? He feels like she's defending that boy. She's so lost. We do see her like have a little meeting with Kyler's mom because it's his birthday, and the mom like, oh, he's such a great, uh, I remember a while ago, we had a hard time, and I have to make up for that time because him and my ex didn't get along, and I'm happy I'm out that situation, and I'm better now, whatever. And we're building back up our relationship, and I'm just so proud of that. He's a good boy now, and I hope he becomes a good man. That boy got tons of growing up to do. Tons of growing up to do. And I just, somebody and the thing is, he is with a girl who parents don't want to get in his ass. They're kind of allowing him to be this asshole without saying anything to him. Where in other families, if you act like that at my house, you getting cussed out. Like, my daddy wouldn't let that happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't come to our house and be rude or whatever. No, my daddy would cuss your ass out to all the way around for his daughter. So, you know what I'm saying? Jesus be offense. Anyway, that was a thing. Got on my nerve. Brianna. dumb little Brianna. So the last episode, she was saying how much she, doesn't know if she really wants to be with him. She's confused if she wants him to stay, if she wants him to go, because he just is not, determined and doing. He's not motivated. So, but they all have jobs now. Cool, cool, cool. So the last episode, she was saying how she did not know what she wanted to do. She did not know if she wanted to have him leave, have him stay, but she said, like, we can work it out. And in this episode, she like, I'm going to talk to Robert today, and I'm gonna tell him he has to go home. And so she do, like, I just think it's time for you to go home. I think we should do long distance to see, what's going on or whatever. It'll show us if we rush things moving in together or moving away together, or if we needed some time apart to kind of come back together. And then she's like, so I think we should try the long distance thing for a little while, to see if it's either going to make us or break us. And the whole time she talking, he just sitting there looking like he looks upset because he don't want to go, but he also does not look motivated. Okay, and she was also mad because last episode, like, he was late for work, and then she had to drive him because he don't have no license. It was a whole thing. Anyway, he like, I don't want to break up. It's like, oh no, we're not breaking up. We're not breaking up. He said, well, okay, I think it may be good for us to have this little bit of a break and have a relationship with this long distance or whatever. He says, okay, so I'll do it. I love you. And she didn't say it back. I said, okay. He don't see the writing on the wall. I do. He don't. But it's whatever. So we see, he not leaving. He's having to leave. And Brianna said how it's going to be hard financially because it's going to be gone. Also because he used to watch the baby 2 days a week when she was at work. How, it may be sad to see him go too because, it'll just be sad or whatever. But like, I think it's for the best. And so when she go talk to her mom, hey mom, so I told Robert he should, go back. She's like, oh, okay, I know we had talked about it. I know you was figuring out how you felt, but I didn't know you were going to move to do this so quickly because the house they moved into is the income, the rent or whatever. They can afford it on a with 3 people's salary. They can't afford it with just 2 people. And then, they was both saying how, it's going to be hard financially because he isn't here anymore, chipping on bills. And the mom said, we in this big old house, now it's just me, you, and Brayson. Is it Brayson? I may just made the name up. I'm not sure. I think it is Brayson. But, but she said, I just think it was best for him to leave now, whatever. But we'll figure out bills. And when the mom was like, yeah, we got to figure it out because like with him not here, we can't get out of our lease early. And I'm like, that means they can't afford that house without him. So I'm like, why would you ask him to leave if you can't afford to live there without him? That made no sense. Because even if y'all broken up, if it's a big enough house, he live there or whatever until I lease up, and then we can move on. Or what? But I mean, I get it because she don't want to be with him, but at the same time, you can't afford to live there, homegirl. You made a permanent decision on some temporary feelings because you were too dumb to listen to anybody, and when they told you to be in it, don't take that way with you. But you were too stupid to listen. So the mama like, well, we'll have to see we're gonna see what we can do. And then I'm like, but who gets I always say, don't ever get a lease or get something that you can afford on your own. I would have never gotten a house that me and my mama couldn't pay for because me and my mama were gonna be here because we here. I don't want to get anything that my boyfriend, who I ain't known that long, has to pay too. You know what I'm saying? Nope, mom, what can we afford? And then that way, whatever he pay is extra. In fact, whatever he pay, we're going to put that in the bank. Because we can afford this here. Okay? But they dumb. Anyway, I need the stupidity. We do see, him packing up to leave. And I'm saying, bro, I wasn't the happiest, with him, but I'm also really sad to see him leave. I'm like, she is really batshit crazy, you know what I'm saying? And then it's sad at the airport, and the mom like, oh, want to miss you, whatever. And he hugging the mama, crying a little bit. And then it's, the mama said, I'm going to drive around a little bit and I'll come back and pick you up. So that she gives them time to say goodbyes. But I felt like Brianna was like, what you leaving for? I don't need no time. Like, I felt like she was like, all right, bye. And that would have been it. But to see her son looking at him, smiling, happy, because that got him in his life for the past 4, 5, 6 months. It was sad because you seen he loved that baby loved him, and Brianna ass standing around looking like she playing Operation. She playing games. She's playing Monopoly. She's playing Sorry. She's playing Connect Four. Okay, she's playing Uno. Okay, Draw Four. I'm like, she's really up here pussyfooting around this man's feelings, and he keeps saying like, if this is goodbye, like just let me know so I can be prepared for that. Like, don't have me get back to Wisconsin and you then call me and break up with me. Like, if we're gonna end it, just end it. No, this is not goodbye. I'm gonna talk. No, we. I'm like, she lying. She lying through her teeth. She can't lie right. She can't lie right, okay? And then he hugging her. Oh, I'm gonna miss you. I love you. And she ain't saying shit. He crying. He's upset and sad. And she trying her best not to laugh because she don't want that boy. She don't want him or whatever. And then I'm just like, she's a piece of shit a little bit. Just a little bit. She's a little bit of a piece of shit, okay? And then, she won't kiss him because he was trying to kiss her goodbye. And she kept moving her head. And I'm like, tell that boy it's over. Tell that boy it's over so that he can go back and move on. Like, just do that. Because he had all his shit. Oh, he had all the stuff, all them suitcases or whatever. And they like, again, if it's over, they say, no. She kept saying, no, I'm going to talk to you. You get back. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, she bullshit. She's lying. And when he then said, I love you. And again, she looking at him like, just not acknowledging that he trying to get some kind of emotion out of her. And I felt like, because he then got, he left. And then she was like, got in the car. I feel like she doing him the same way she did Danae. Now, with Danae was a whole asshole. That was a different situation a little bit, but it still was things where they were somewhere living together. Shit popped off that was crazy. Danae flipped out. True enough. She then left Danae there, so she went back home with her mama or whatever. And then she called Danae and broke up with Danae over the phone. I feel like she gonna call that boy and break up with that boy over the phone. But she could have said right then and there, it's over. Like, you not gonna see me. You not, because I think with Danae felt like he would still see the baby. And she called and said, well, no, you won't see me or the baby no more. And I feel like she gonna do the same thing to Robert. But she gonna, anyway. Ashley and Barr. The last episode, they broke up. Mainly because the mamas was beefing. And because the mamas was beefing, they started beefing or whatever. And they was arguing a lot, so they decided they needed some time apart. So they had been broken up. He moved out and all that stuff. That happened last episode. And she didn't want to tell her mama that they broke up. And so her mama was out like in pedicures or whatever. She was like, oh, he's a good father. And her mom like, how's he a good father? He girl, whatever. So we seen that whole thing. So this episode, she's like, me and Barbara broken up for 2 weeks. Okay, we've been broken up for 2 weeks, been gone for 2 weeks or whatever. He came over to the house. He came over drunk. Girl, drunk or drunk? No, girl, drunk. Came over to the house drunk. And he wouldn't leave. He was being dumb, wouldn't leave. So she called the police. The police come and the police escort him away. Not arrest him, but just take him away from the residence. After they leave, he comes back. Still drunk. He comes back, whatever. And in her words, he came back acting foolish. She got physical with me. Okay. And I called the police again and they arrested him. So that means he put his hands on her in one way or other. She didn't have any visible face bruises. And she did not say what happened. So we don't know if he pushed her, if he threatened her. We don't know what happened. She didn't. All she said was he came back. He got physical with me. That's all she said. And he was arrested. So we then see she's at her mom's house. She's left once to her mom's house, and she was sitting there, and Mama Panther came in, and I don't know if her name was pronounced Tia or T, so I just say Mama Panther because I don't want to mispronounce her name. And she's like, where's the baby? Oh, she's in the room asleep. She say, I could start this conversation off by saying I told you so, but I know that ain't gonna work. I say, come through, Mama. Come through, Mama. Okay. She just said, you can't allow him to hit you. And then, he comes and he apologizes and he cries because he's sorry. And then you take him back. Okay, you can't do that. That ain't gonna fly no more. Ashley then say, we've been having problems for a while. She don't say we've been having these kind of abuse problems. She don't say that, but I am under the impression that ain't the first time that he didn't put his hands on her in some kind of way. By how she's wording this, and y'all know I'm a domestic violence survivor, so it's so key words and ways that people phrase things that let you know what they're saying without saying it. Okay, so she said, we've been having these problems for a while, and I was trying to protect him. Meaning he been doing dumb shit, putting his hands on me in one way or the other, and I ain't won't say nothing because I want to protect him because I love him. Trust me, I know. She said, but I can't do that no more. And neither could I. Okay. So she like, this isn't the Bar I know. This isn't who I know. He's a different person or whatever. The Bar I knew is a good person, but then he do these things and I'm like, who the fuck are you? Okay. And I'm like, do you think it's because he be drinking? Like, you think that's the reason he just, go off the deep end? And she admits that, yeah, and I do think he now drinks a lot. I do think that's true. And the mom, like, that's toxic. You can't have that, whatever, This is a toxic situation that you're in. And she's like, you're an adult, so I can't make the decision for you. She's like, but however, whatever decision you make, I hope it's the best for you and that baby. And I'm like, her mama dropping jewels. Like, I can't tell you what to do. I can't make a decision for you. But even you as a mother should kind of realize what's the best decision for you and the child. And Ashley then kind of got wise. She said, what? I couldn't live with the fact of knowing I did not protect my daughter. And she's like, for that reason, I need to protect what she see, what she hear, and what she gets into her spirit. I say, come on now. Yes, okay. We have to realize that things, situations, people, words that you put out in the atmosphere, it gets in a person's spirit. That's why I told y'all, it's certain things I don't watch, it's certain things I don't allow in my area because I don't want it in my spirit. Okay, and you gotta be careful you let touch you because you don't want the transference and keep that energy over there. So like, so I think I'm going to, stay here for a little while or whatever, what I'm saying, and kind of get some of that mama power from you, what I'm saying, get some of that love from you or whatever to get myself together. And the mom like, I do. That's a good idea, stay here for a minute, and get your strength back up to do what you need to do. And there's nothing, but sometimes y'all don't know how I sometimes go to my house or even just talk to her on the phone and I kind of get some of her mama juice. You know what I'm saying? I love it because it feeds my soul. And sometimes you need your mama to feed your soul. Okay? Oh, Lord. Won't you do it? Okay? I got a great mother. Anyway, so we do see the next bars calling her from jail. Trying to apologize or whatever. And, bring the baby to see me and all this bullshit or whatever. I'm like, why is you even talking to him? Well, he keep calling, asking me to the baby come see him, whatever, and saying I'm sorry. She said, but I'm mad because I then see a video that his mama put up today, and she's a video of her holding the phone, and it's him from prison saying, "Don't believe nothing. Whatever you heard is a lie, and I ain't do shit or whatever. All that stuff is a lie." So he's basically saying that she lying, that he didn't do nothing. She like, so for me, I'm pissed off. I'm looking like you out here making it seem as if I'm lying and I'm not. And then she said when I called him, when he called me and I talked to him, I asked him like, "What the fuck is this?" And then he said, I have to cover my own ass." But he's also apologizing and probably like, "God, I'm sorry, but I need to cover my. I'm sorry, but I need to be sure. And I'm like, because he asshole. She said, you know what? I need to cover my ass. And I need to cover my ass. And I need to press charges against you and get a restraining order. Okay? Because I need to come on. I said, well, come on now, Ashley. Think about it. So, she said how I feel. And her mama said, I'm so happy to hear you say that. Like, you coming out of that fog of being in love with him or whatever. And she said, I feel like I had to get him out my face, to get him just away from me, like, away for me to kind of see what I was involved in and see how I don't need to be with him or whatever. And, she's like, me being in love was going to get me hurt. I say, girl. Yes, it was, okay? Because Bar did have anger issues. You know what I'm saying? And some people, you can see it sometimes. And some people you can't, some you can't, but some you can. You can see it in Bar. You can see it's because he tried to fight that girl's sister. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Bar put his hands on women. Anyway, the stepdad, like, go ahead and press all the charges. I'm saying that you can press all the charges. You can press them all, and then get a strict restraining order. That's not fair. Like, get it a strict. Meaning cover your ass. Like, whatever you do, don't be fair. Don't be fair. Be strict. I say, sometimes you gotta be that way. I'm saying, and to do it and to be able to move on. And I said, that's true. So they say, he need to be in jail to just sit down and think. And that's true. Sometimes God will sit your ass down to make you think. And if you don't listen the first time, he sit you down for longer. And if you still listen, sometimes, some people go to jail for like a week and they don't listen. And then they go for a month and they don't listen. And then you're in there for years. And then you listen. But if you listen that first time, you could avoid some jail time. Okay. So, he only been in jail for 2 days. So she went and got the restraining order before he got out. So she's smart. Okay, that was smart. And she has to go back to court because it's like a temporary one. She had to go back to court to get a permanent one. And so we see that she meets up with her sister, whatever. And, the sister, like, what I'm saying? He just can't be out here being stupid. Like, when I got there and found out he put his hands on you, whatever, like, I just thought that was crazy. She's like, because I've always liked him. It's like, but that's just, unacceptable. And then, he called her as she's sitting there. And she's like, why he keep calling you? Because she was like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And hung up. And the sister then said he's doing that because he in there. He know how you feel, how you kind of out here getting over him. So he's trying to consistently stay in contact with you to keep you hooked. Because if he keeps talking to you, he's not fully gone. Okay? And I said, girl, how you know? How you know, girl? Ooh, she knows some things. She knows some things. Last but not least, Kayla. I'm so tired. The baby getting baptized. So Kayla asked Steven or Stephen, he raised her head, boy, if he wants to come. He says no. She's happy he said no. She said mainly because my mama don't like him. Okay. And he hate when I don't ask him to be at stuff. So I asked him to come. He was happy that I asked him. He didn't want to come because he's not really spiritual. So he's happy. My mom don't want him there. He ain't gonna be there. So my mama happy. And I'm happy because it won't be awkward as hell there with them both there at the same time. So it all works out. If you say so. So we then see how she said he's going to therapy now. And because he's going to therapy now, they're getting along. Because she's now, last episode, she talked to him, told him he can't be doing the bullshit. He need to get therapy or whatever. And he said, I know, I'm sorry. Let's still hang out as mother and father of the baby. And she's dumb. She's going to let him do it. Anyway, so she said, he's getting therapy now, so he's better. We're getting along better. I'm like, you say so. So we see him at the same time talking to his mama, telling her how he's also been getting better. He's been controlling his emotions, and he said how I usually kept thinking too much into stuff and was going too far with stuff, and that's what kept making me be pissed off and arguing or whatever, and I don't do that anymore. Cool. So we then see basically Kayla talking to her mama, And the mom was like, I know you've been lying to me. And she's like, what are you talking about? She's like, I know you've been seeing Stefan more than you're telling me, and that you leave the baby with him. And she's like, what? That's not true, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's not true. She's like, you said how you wanted him to do these things, and now you're really not making him do it. It's crazy. And she gets mad, okay, saying, well, that's not true. She's like, I know you let him watch the baby and you wasn't there. He's never watched the baby unsupervised. And she's like, no, but you left the baby with him. Like, and not with you. And you're acting like you didn't. Well, he's never with him unsupervised. But she's still missing the whole point. And the whole point was, why does, oh my God, 40 minutes. I'm so sorry, y'all. Why is why are you leaving the baby with him? So the mom like, I'm just mad. I'm upset because I'm worried about the baby's safety with him being left alone with Stefan. And then Kayla gets mad because she's busted because she did it and she didn't think her mama knew. Or her mama just brought up like, I don't trust him with the baby. He don't need to be with the baby at all because he ain't proved shit yet. Okay, he just said stuff. He ain't proved nothing just yet or whatever. And so Kayla gets mad and she walks by like a baby. I'm upset. I'm done with this conversation. Shut up, mom. Leave me alone. And then she walked out. So she outside talking to the other friend like, I can't believe this. And she checking me whatever. And the only person who knew that Stefan had the baby was her friend, I think Devin, who she wanted to move in with. So she didn't call Devin and asked Devin to come over. So I can't believe her. And I can't. Devin get there. Okay, Devin is a black girl. And I'm like, she got 2 black friends. How could she be this stupid? Anyway, Devin get there. And then she's like, so why would you tell my mom about that? Like, why wouldn't you tell me that you told her? Like, why would you talk to me first? And then Devin like, look. Lil Devin came with the black girl sense, okay? The whole black girl sense. Look, okay? At the end of the day, we all want what's best for you and the baby. And, you lying is just not smart, okay? If something was to happen and we've been lying for you, it's going to mean we've been digging the situation in deeper and deeper and deeper for something to go wrong. And, that's just not good. You should like, I'm not calling you a bad mom, but you made some mistakes, and we just want what's best for you and the baby. And she's like, Steven do say a lot of stuff. He say he do this, he say he do that, but he ain't proved shit. You should be about action. He not about action. He has not showed you anything. She's like, at the end of the day, he don't need to be along with that baby. And she's like, I told your mama because we all feel the same way, and you be lying. And we just trying to look out for the baby. I said, coming through black girl with the common sense. And Kayla felt like, I'm going to check Devin because she snitched on me. And why would she do that? And Devin came in so calm, cool, and collected. Kayla couldn't do shit besides sit there and look dumb. Because Devin didn't say not one lie. You allowing Stefan to be around that baby without you. And he ain't showed you shit. And if something go wrong and we know that you allow him to keep that baby, we just as much as fault for what happened because we're helping you lie. You are asking us to help you lie to your mama. Because I'm pretty sure she said it was one day where she didn't have anybody watch the baby and she let him do it. And she probably told her mama that Devin had a baby. And Devin probably said, no, I didn't. Stephen had a baby and I don't think he should. And the mama said, oh, she lying. But you need friends who gonna be truthful enough with whoever they need to be truthful with. Because I feel like they felt like they couldn't tell her that because she wasn't gonna listen. And so let's let her mama handle it. And sometimes you have to do that. Anyway, I did not mean for this review to be so goddamn long. I'm pissing my goddamn self. And if you watch this whole thing, guess what it is? It's code time. Code time. Code time. So the code is daiquiri, cotton ball, lighter. So put one of the 3, daiquiri, cotton ball, or lighter. Then make up a 4-digit number, and a symbol of some sort. So if you watch this whole goddamn thing, put that in the comment section. Comments section. The codes are back. Mm, 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 mm. And then what do I do right now? If y'all listen to me, I'm pretty sure y'all should know that I'm dancing, 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 dancing. Okay, I'm done. Okay, it's 45 minutes. Peace, y'all. Bye.
He's like love, 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 and music.